class, I'm going to read to you chapter 3 of Can Do Canines. Okay, listen up. The next 2 weeks were busier than ever with dogs, coming and going from morning until night. Since the Yeti incident, the front of the house was out of bounds to dogs, and Jamila's mom put up a sign telling clients to bring their dogs around to the side door. One afternoon, Jamila's mom said she had something to show her. Come on, she said, it's not far. They jumped into the car, and after a short drive, they pulled into the parking lot of a small strip mall. See that place there? Said her mom, pointing to a vacant store between a restaurant and a dry cleaning shop. It would be perfect for a dog grooming salon. It needs some walls knocked down and some plumbing work, but it's a good possibility. Did the bank give you a loan? Asked Jamila. Her mom shook her head. First, I have to estimate how much everything will cost. It's turning out to be more expensive than I thought, but we'll see. Jamila's mom was in a very good mood for the rest of the week, and on Friday night, they went to their favorite restaurant for dinner. We'll have to think of a name for the salon, said Jamila's mom as they waited for their order. Cool, said Jamila. She grabbed a napkin and borrowed her mom's pen. By the time they'd finished eating, they had made quite a list. Hound Heaven, Hooch Parlor, Canine Clippers, Paws and Claws. We're great at this, said Jamila, passing the napkin to her mom. Maybe we should open an advertising business instead. The week after the dog show, Jamila arrived home to find her mom sitting at the dinner table instead of running around like usual. Jamila knew right away that something was wrong. No loan? She asked. No loan? Her mom replied. She explained that the bank manager had been very nice and really wanted to help, but he couldn't take the risk of offering her the size of loan she would need. I'm sorry, Mom, said Jamila. She gave her mom a hug and then made 2 strawberry smoothies. For a while, they sat in silence, sipping their drinks. Finally, Jamila asked, so does that mean our cool salon names are wasted? Not wasted, said her mom. Just on hold for the moment, I guess. As she said that, Jamila noticed her mom's face suddenly change. Her eyes had become focused and she was sitting up straighter. What is it? Jamila asked. I just had an idea, said her mom. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. She rushed into her bedroom to make a phone call, leaving Jamila staring after her. As Jamila noisily sucked the last of her smoothie, her mom came out of the bedroom with a huge smile. We're going for a drive on Saturday, she said, but no matter how hard Jamila quizzed her, she wouldn't say where. Pause the video and make a prediction. What do you think was her mom's great idea? Pause to think and talk at your table. Go. Okay, chapter 4. On Saturday, Jamila and her mom headed off on the freeway. Her mom was singing along to the radio. Jamila hadn't seen her so happy in ages. An hour out of town, they took an exit and were soon driving past fields of tall crops. After a few bumpy miles along a dirt road, they turned into a farm gate. As they pulled up, a woman came out to greet them. Pam, you're looking fantastic, said Jamila's mom as the two hugged each other. This is Jamila, said her mom. Hi, Jamila, the mom said. Her face crinkled pleasantly as she smiled. While Pam went to get some keys, Jamila's mom explained that she used to work for Pam and her husband and that they taught her all she knew about dog grooming. Later, they sold their dog grooming salon and ran a mobile business until they retired last year. They followed Pam to a garage where she lifted the door to reveal a large van with a picture of a well-groomed dog on the side. Slowly it dawned on Jamila what her mom wanted to do. Oh, I get it, she said, and they all laughed. On the way home, Jamila's mom explained that Pam had agreed to sell the van to her and let her pay it off out of her profits. And the bank has agreed to a small loan for the setup costs, she said, so we can afford this without dipping into our savings. But how did you know about the van? Said Jamila. I knew Pam and her husband had retired, her mom said. I just hoped they hadn't sold the van yet. It's very gorgeous of them to help. I'm sorry, I had to reread that. It's very generous of them to help you out, said Jamila. They've always been mentors to me, her mom explained. I think they just want to see me do well. A week later, Pam and her husband delivered the van. They also gave Jamila's mom a list of their old clients and some leftover bottles of dry shampoo. Dog shampoo. Another error. May you prosper with this old van, my dear, said Pam. Yes, her husband added. We wish you the very best. It's great that the vehicle is going to be used again. After Pam and her husband left, Jamila and her mom climbed into the vehicle. There was a big bathtub, a grooming table, and lots of storage space for all the lotions and potions that cluttered their laundry room. Isn't it great? Said Jamila's mom, smiling. It sure is, said Jamila, easing herself into the tub. But I wonder if you'll get the Yeti in here. Jamila's mom clasped her hands with excitement. We've still got to choose a name for the business, she said. Where's that list we made? Don't need it, said Jamila. I've come up with something even better. Right, let's hear it, said her mom. Jamila tapped out a pretend drum roll on the side of the tub. Can do canines, she said. What do you think? Can do canines, her mom repeated the phrase, rolling around on her tongue. Brilliant, she said, throwing her arms around Jamila. Can do canines. Absolutely love it. Please work on your worksheet that you were working on all week in small group. It should be in your red folder. If you don't have this worksheet, then you are going to just work on your centers while the other friends finish this. Please turn this in with your name on it. Thank you so much.